Hey guys, it's Giridhar here. At an event in Bangalore today, Samsung launched this Tab S3. So in this video, let's go ahead and check out the details of the Samsung Tab S3. The Samsung Tab S3 is a premium Android tablet. Samsung has been quite dominating this area, and I don't see many manufacturers venturing into creating premium tablets, especially for Android. The Tab S3 has got metal rims and a glass back, and it's got a very flat design. It's got a fingerprint sensor on the front. The magnetic connectors, which is used to connect to the keyboard, is kind of separate and completely placed away from the USB-C, which you can use for simultaneously charging the tablet. The tablet weighs around 430 grams, and it is just 6 mm thin. It is very thin to handle and comfortable to lay on the table and use. So one small issue I find with the design of this tablet that it doesn't have any dedicated slot for your S Pen. Let's talk about the S Pen in later part of this video. The display is a Super AMOLED display capable of 1536 by 2048 resolution. It supports HDR video, and the display is kind of very bright and it's got a high contrast levels. This tablet would be great for watching movies or even any of your media consumption like games. So this tablet's got 4 speakers, and each of these speakers are tuned by AKG, and no matter you're watching in landscape or in portrait, the stereo sound is always going to be left, right or right left. So that's one innovation which I'm seeing in this Tab S3. The tablet is powered by Snapdragon 820 with 4GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage, which is expandable by up to 256GB using a dedicated SD card. For gaming performance, this tab supports Vulkan API. At the rear, it's got 13 megapixel camera and 5 megapixel camera on the front. So I don't see myself using this 13 megapixel camera because it's kind of very awkward to hold a 9.7-inch display in your hand and to click pictures. But yeah, the 5 megapixel camera would really be useful for your video chats and things like that. This tablet comes with S Pen. So the S Pen is included in the price of this tablet. The S Pen is just 9.5 mm thin, and it's got a lot of improvements over the previous iterations of S Pen. It's got a pressure sensing feature which can change the intensity of your strokes depending upon the pressure you're applying on the screen. And there are multiple features like you can write notes, you can take a screenshot, you can magnify a part of a screen, you can take intelligent screenshot, you can take animated screenshot, you can translate a part into English or any other language. I see this to be more useful for artists, architects and some medical students maybe. And this tablet is powered by a 6000 mAh battery, and it supports fast charging. This is a premium Android tablet, and if you want a tablet which is equivalent to iPad's performance, I think you must go for the Samsung Tab S3. But having said that, in the iPad ecosystem, there are a lot of apps that are optimized for tabs. But in Android, there are not many apps that are optimized for Android tablet experience. So that is one thing that's been keeping me from buying a tablet or using a tablet as my daily driver. But I do have my Nexus 7 tablet, and I kind of still use a lot of I still read some stuff in my tablet. It's kind of very comfortable to hold in the hand. But this one is a 9.7-inch tablet. I don't see that it will be that much practical to be carrying it around. But yeah, this comes with a fantastic keyboard. The keyboard, you'll have to pay extra, like for 8,500 rupees for the keyboard. The keyboard doesn't need any charging, or even it doesn't even need to be paired. You can just attach the keyboard to the magnetic connectors on the tablet and start using it. The keyboard has got a good tactile feedback, and the key travels is good. It's great for typing and things like that. But then yeah, I'm gonna pay like around 50 to 60,000 rupees for this entire tablet plus keypad experience. I would suggest you to look out for the Smartron T-Book. We have already reviewed the Smartron T-Book in our channel. Links on the description below. And if you're not comfortable, or if you're not very confident in going for a Smartron as a company, you can also look into other sections like the Lenovo Yoga Book. It's got different options when it comes to tablet kind of experience on a laptop. That's pretty much about my thought on this one. This is an overpriced Android tablet, I would say, but this is a premium segment, and I think not many players in this segment. I wish Samsung has priced it a little bit more competitively. but this is just my initial thoughts. I'll have to play with this device to understand it a bit more to give my final review on this. So stay tuned to my channel, and to watch more of videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in the next video, this is Giridhar signing off. Goodbye.